Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Family Moments, where we use really cool object lessons
that teach the truth about what matters most.
Exactly. And today, we're going to have some fun with this.
A potato? Oh, are we going to make baked potatoes?
Well, no, we're not going to make baked potatoes. What we are going to do.
Oh, or maybe we're going to make mashed potatoes.
Well, no, we're not going to make mashed potatoes either. What we're going to do today is...
Oh, I know. We're going to make French fries.
Now we're not going to make French fries? Who's got time to do all that?
That's what I thought you'd say, so I bought my own.
Ow, brother. Hey friends, Pastor Robbie here, along with today's special co-host, Giovanni.
Hello.
And today, we're going to have some fun learning about trusting God.
Trusting God? I already trust God.
You do?
I'm pretty sure I do, or at least I think I do.
Well, that's great that you do.
I just have one question.
Oh, what's that?
What exactly does it mean to trust God?
Well, that's a great question. To trust God means you can rely on Him. You can depend on Him to come through with His promises.
That's what I thought.
But sometimes that's a lot easier said than done. For example, do you remember the story of Moses and the Red Sea?
Oh, you mean that story where Moses was leading the Israelites out of Egypt and was being chased by the Pharaoh? And he had them pinned up against the Red Sea, but God told Moses to trust him, and then he split the Red Sea in half so that they could escape from the Egyptians?
That's the one.
Never heard of it.
Ow, brother. Well, that story happened a long time ago, but we're still called to trust God today. Let's take a look at our verse for the day. It comes from Proverbs 16:20, where it says, "Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord."
So if we trust the Lord,
we will prosper and be blessed, at least according to this verse.
Well, why not trust the Lord then?
Well, it's not always as easy as it seems. Let me demonstrate this for you with a little object lesson I like to call the greatest thing since sliced potatoes. And all we're going to need is a sharp knife, a cutting board, a newspaper, and a couple of potatoes. Now, we can see how sharp this knife is by slicing it straight through the fold in this newspaper.
Whoa, that is sharp.
So, we're going to pretend that this knife is God, and He's very sharp and powerful. And this potato is His enemy. Do you think He can slice through it?
Oh, yeah.
You're right. Now let's pretend that this newspaper is you, and He wants you to trust Him by wrapping yourself around Him as He confronts the enemy.
Wait, I'm supposed to wrap myself around him?
Yeah, like this. And now He's going to go through the potato with you. What do you think will happen to you?
Are you kidding? I'm going to get sliced in two.
Well, you would think. But when we trust God, we are relying on Him. We are depending on Him to come through with His promises.
I don't know. I trust Him, but this doesn't make sense.
It's easy to trust when it makes sense. But sometimes God calls us to harder things. And in the end, He'll come through. Watch.
What in the world? How did you do that?
Well, God cut through the potato, but left you uncut. You got a little wet, but no big deal. I'm guessing the Israelites got a little wet when they went through the Red Sea too. But they trusted God and He provided.
That's amazing. So what's that got to do with my life today?
Well, trusting God might look like standing up for a friend that others are making fun of. Or it might mean telling the truth instead of telling a little white lie. Or it might mean trusting God to bless you when you put others first.
Oh, like letting my sister have the last cookie or letting someone ahead of me in line at school?
Yeah, those are a couple great examples. They might seem like small potatoes, but that's how we build trust, starting with the little things.
I I think it's starting to make sense. Trusting God means putting our faith in action.
Exactly. Learning to trust God is a beautiful thing. So, Giovanni, what did you learn today?
I learned that to trust someone means to rely on him and that he will come through. He's dependable.
Exactly.
And when we learn to trust God, starting with the little things, he will bless us in the long run.
Very good.
Now, I was just thinking about another potato product.
Another potato product? What's that?
Potato chips.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Potato chips are made out of potatoes. Do you mind if I have one of those?
Oh man, I just ate the last one.
Oh, you just ate the last one. Bummer.
But you can have the last crumbs.
Oh, the last couple of crumbs? I guess crumbs are better than nothing.
Don't worry, I got you. There must have been a few more crumbs than I imagined.
You think so?
Would you like some dip too?
No. We'll see you around.